Sure. Just,
All right.
That's no problem.
Let's begin. I'm assuming you're sitting in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's scoot to the edge of our chairs, however you want to do that. And you've probably done yoga before. You know how to get your sits bones up under you. So you're really on that bony point of your butt. Your feet are flat on the floor. Got it?
Mm-hmm. I sure
All right. Okay. So yes, a little smile. And I'm going to close my eyes. If you want to keep yours open and kind of bring your gaze down, you can. And kind of listen to my voice. We're going to do 3 breaths just to center and like get really present. All right. So when you're ready, you're going to take a breath in and then out and then in again and out. And then one more time, breathe in and out. And if you have closed your eyes, I want to invite you to just allow them to open up slowly. And here we are. So that's a really simple trick. I didn't really look at my timer, but I'm guessing it maybe took 10 seconds. So if you take nothing else with you today, please take that with you. You can use it anytime for any situation, right? So that's how we're beginning. I already feel better just by doing that, more present, correct? All right.
Yeah.
So here's my idea. I'm going to kind of show you, and you can play along if you want to. I'm going to back this up a little bit so you can see a little better. I do have like a piano behind me, but I don't think it's too distracting. So you don't have to do anything unless I like really can't see what you're doing, and then I'll ask you. But this is my idea. We're going to start with bringing your arms out in front like this. It might look kind of weird in the camera. I didn't think about that. And
should I be sitting at the edge of my seat still on my sit bones like that?
yes, and feet flat on the floor. Yes.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hands out, and you're going to cross one hand over the other, whichever one you want, and interlace your fingers. Okay? So we're going to kind of play around with this. There's no way to get it really wrong or right. The idea is we're just going to be playing with what we feel and what feels good. All right? So now I want you to sort of notice your elbows. We did talk briefly about this before, about straightening your arms out. You know how don't move, but how we're usually like this at the computer. All right. So you're going to really straighten your elbows out and see how straight you can get your arms. Yeah, that's it. Now, so since you're working out, and I know you like to do a little workout and not just be like hanging out, this is my idea. Okay. So we're going to start with this. And I want you to pretend like you're like Huckleberry Finn painting the fence, or you can paint a wall, right? So, but this way, side to side. So without moving the rest of your body much, you're going to pretend like you've got this paintbrush or like a roller brush, right? And just take your time, or you could pretend you're mowing the grass on the wall or something, whatever it is. Yeah. And then notice your elbows. If they're bending a lot, see if you can straighten them. You don't have to keep them super straight, but just, yeah. And keep making your way kind of up, one stroke at a time. My arms are already getting a little tired. I don't know about yours.
A little bit.
Yeah. And maybe a couple of more strokes up. Are you using a certain color?
Purple.
Purple. All right. So we're going to try to do some strokes down, but my arms are getting tired. So I think I'm going to go a little faster here. Notice that you're also using your core, of course, to stabilize. It's not a huge exercise, but yeah, you got your core working too. And when you get back down to kind of where you started, you're going to slowly uncurl your fingers and shake them out like you're trying to shake water off your fingers. We're going to come back to that. Again, this is another really quick, easy thing you can do anytime. Is this, well, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I also think about it, this is like a hallelujah thing. Hallelujah, right? Yeah. So you can do
jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands, yes. So whatever works for you. Yes. So let your arms hang down. and kind of take a breath. And we're going to do something similar again. And I want to make sure I'm going to get my timer. Good. So this time you're going to put your arms out in front of you, and whichever way you crossed the last time, cross the other way. It'll probably feel a little funny. I'm not absolutely sure I can remember, but if it feels funny, that's a sign that that's probably it. Got it?
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So elbows are relatively straight again. And this time we're gonna not push too hard, but just kind of keep that hanging out there. And we're gonna do a little bit with the neck and the head. Okay. So think about your chin, and you're gonna see how much you can, without moving anything else, bring your chin forward like you're sliding straight out, and then slide back like you're sliding your chin back. See how far you can comfortably go. And one more time, you're going to slide forward. And however far you went, see if you can go just a little bit more forward. And then back. I feel like I'm getting a little cramp in my ribs. And then let it go. Again, we're going to shake your hands out. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to do that one more time. I know we keep coming back to it, but I want you to kind of notice what's happening in your arms. All right. So crisscross again, however you want to, doesn't matter. And this time we're going to do more with kind of moving the shoulders. All right. So you're going to kind of, like you did with your chin, you're going to reach your hands out. So arms are straight, and notice what's happening in the back of your shoulders as you try to reach your hands out. Like somebody's like tied your hands together like this, and they're pulling. You're like, no, no. No! All right, big stretch, right? Now you're going to come back. Yeah, so you're going to come back slowly as if you're winning the tug of war, and they're not going to kidnap you after all. All right, and see how much you can keep moving your shoulders back, shoulders back, shoulders back. Oh my goodness, good. And now let it go. We're going to shake it out again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so see what you got. Do a little organic movement, however you want to move. Good. Now, the more familiar thing you've probably done in yoga before is clasping your hands behind your back, you know? So we're going to do that as well. You know, I think you know it looks like this. When you're really, really flexible, you know, you can put your hands completely together. I'm not that flexible. If you are, go for it. But if your hands are just, yeah. So you're just going to put your hands together like this. Can you see? All right. So you're still on the edge of your chair, so you've got room, right? Unless you've got like really long arms. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So now see how, and I wore this shirt, this little close fitting, so you can see here. So see how, if I'm here, how this looks. And then if I really, you know how we were pulling our hands this way? So if you really pull your hands down, what happens to your shoulders?
Oh, yeah.
So let's just hold that for a second. I'm not doing anything too special. And notice how your elbows are straight, right? Arms are straight. Okay. Now, notice your neck can go this way and just kind of mirror me. And then give yourself a little smile and come up. And then go the other way. I know. And then come up. Good. And you're going to slowly release those hands. Shake them out again. You're doing pretty good.
Breaking a little sweat.
Do what now?
I'm breaking a little sweat here.
Oh my God. Seriously?
I know. I'm used to Orange Theory, but I don't know. Maybe it's just hot in my house.
Well, that's what it is we're doing more than it seems like. And the other thing that's happening is we're really giving a lot of information to the nervous system, right? New moves, and your whole body's like, oh my God, what is she doing? Let's sweat, right? Okay, so you're going to clasp your hands behind you, and again, kind of play with, see if you can figure out what you did a while ago. And if it feels a little weird, a little funky, that's probably not the way you normally cross your hands. It can be one way or the other, but most of us have a preferred way. So it doesn't matter a whole lot. But if it feels a little weird, you probably have that other way that you're not used to. All right, so we're back here again and holding our hands together, and you're going to reach down again. And this time we're going to move the ribs, the same kind of thing we did with the chin earlier. This may be a little challenging, or it could be super fun. All right, so I'm going to try to show you, like, if you can just imagine that you're moving your ribs, keeping your arms and your rest of your body where they are. You're kind of sliding your ribs forward. And you might not go very far, that's okay. And then pretend like they're sliding and see if you can slide them back towards the back of your chair. And then slide them forward again. Oh, I forgot about my arms. Pull your arms down again. Okay, slide the ribs forward. And slide the ribs back. And see if you can come to center. Now we're going to slide like a typewriter. This way. Back to the middle. Then the other way, like it's the bottom of your ribs. Back to the middle. Keep breathing. Go back that way again, and then into the middle, up arms, and then the other way, and then into the middle, and let go. So see what you got. I think we're getting close to our time here.
I feel a lot looser.
Okay, so kind of just to review, when we started, we did, oh, there's Leo. So when we started, we did 3 breaths, a centering breath that you can do with anybody anytime, especially if things are kind of hectic or tense, right? You can do it for yourself also anytime. The other thing is this jazz hands. This will also give you a little relief from all this tension in your arms and stuff. Anytime you can do it, high up in the air or way down low. Clasping your hands. And when you turn them this way, I tried it just like this, but for me, I got more of a stretch, you know, stretching them this way. So you can go way out, you know, to get your shoulders. You can bring your shoulders way back, right? You can hold this. You can move your chin back and forth, right? And we did it also stretching behind us. We did this way, that way. We did our ribs forward, ribs back, ribs to the side. And you know, there's endless variety. We could go on and on with it. Those are some ideas for you. If you're really comfortable with it and you like it, there's my time. You could do all sorts of things. Like, you know, once you're comfortable with this, you can really play with like drawing pictures on the wall, right?
Oh, yeah.
All sorts of things. You could go way up high, see what you got, right?
Oh, that really feels good.
Yes. But I wanted to start with something simple to kind of give you the idea. Exactly. Now this we've seen before, and this is good too. I thought about doing this, but it just seems like we spend so much time with our elbows bent. I wanted to do elbows straightened out. You still there?
I see you and hear you, but you were frozen.
Yeah, okay, you were frozen too. All right, good. Well, we're doing pretty good. Let's see. So I think those will be really good for your wrists and your elbows and your shoulders.
Yeah.
Have any questions or any feedback or anything?
I think that like you just don't think about doing those small little things. I mean, it's so beneficial. And the stretching out like this not only helps your shoulders, but your wrists.
Right.
That's really cool. And I remember one time you also showed me like how to, well, to stretch out my hand like this way. So that was great too. I just feel a whole lot looser. Like, I just feel like relaxed.
Excellent. Well, yeah. I'm so delighted that you agreed to do this, and let me record it so we can put it out there so people will know what we're doing. And I look forward to working with you again. Thank you so much, Shareen.
You're welcome. Thank you, Melissa.
Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.